All right, it's been 12 years since a Republican led our state when Linda Lingle ended her second term as governor. But this year, Duke Aiona is hoping to change that. Joining us this morning is Lynn Finnegan, chairperson of the Hawaii Republican Party. Good morning, Lynn. How are you doing this morning?
Good morning, Ross. Thank you for having me.
Now, first off, how confident are Republicans feeling this morning about their ticket of Aiona and Junior Tupa'i?
I think we're really excited about having Duke and Junior running in this race. We had a late start, as most people know, but the good thing is he was previously our lieutenant governor, and with that, he's run many a campaign, and he's out there. You know, you have Junior that brings the freshness, the vigor of going door to door, and then you have an experienced at that top executive level experience, bringing his judge experience as well as his lieutenant governor experience. So we're really excited about this race.
Now, what issues did the Hawaii GOP focus on to drum up support to get voters to cast their ballot?
You know, I think it's the cost of living. Cost of living has been such a dire situation for many people. Their budgets have been squeezed everywhere from groceries to housing, whether it's rent or your mortgage payment, and just not being able to afford living here in Hawaii. Taxes are high. When we look at the different statistics across the nation, we have the highest taxes, the highest cost of living, the highest housing costs, highest energy prices, highest gas prices, and it's a real strain on people. So I think our message has been, you know, it's 60 years of a dominant Democratic Party here in Hawaii. What can we do to create a balanced situation here in Hawaii to represent all of Hawaii's people?
Now, Lynn, what other local races will you be keeping a close eye on?
We have, you know, from looking at different races in the past, 2020 as well as 2018, as well as what we're hearing on the ground, the west side of Oahu is a very strong area for us, as well as central, which is the Mililani, Wahiawa area, as well as North Shore. And we're starting to pick up more conservative-leaning, Republican-leaning people in the central area, which is Pro City Aiea and Kalihi. So we're really looking at those areas, and we think that we're going to, you know, come out with some wins this year. Now,
the party on a national level seems to be split on former President Trump, who's been hinting at a run for the White House in 2024. Where does the Hawaii GOP stand on that issue?
Well, what was interesting about that is you look back at the numbers, we had about 190,000 people that had voted for President Trump in the last 2020 election. That's a lot of people for Republicans to come out for, or people to vote on the Republican ticket. So, you know, for us, I think it's really a challenge because he has such a personality that is challenging for most people in Hawaii. So I'm hoping for a conservative candidate to come out that can resonate with people here in Hawaii, and whether it's, you know, former President Trump or DeSantis or, you know, another conservative candidate that can relate to the people of Hawaii, that's what I'm looking for.
Final message to viewers watching this morning?
You know, it's imperative for you to vote. It's imperative for you to vote if you are leaning Republican, or if you're independent and you want to see change, and you want to see change for Hawaii and inflation and the cost of living. Come to the Republican side, vote on the Republican ticket. We have a very experienced Duke Aiona running for governor, as well as many of our very highly qualified candidates in the districts.
Thank you very much, Lynn, for
Ross.
joining us this morning. We appreciate your insight, and you have a great day.
Thank you very much.
Now, we did reach out to the Democratic Party of Hawaii to come on the show this morning, but we have not heard back.